have to admit, I'm pretty impressed with this little Taurus PT709. Very thin, very compact, shoots fantastically. Feels good in the hand. Now, I have medium hands. If you have large hands, that may make a difference. But just an excellent design, and I think Taurus has really stepped it up with this Slim PT709. First things first, it's 9mm, has 7 and 1 in the magazine, so it makes it really excellent for concealed carry. It's really super thin, and I really like the size and the profile of this pistol. One of the things they wanted to do was make it super smooth, so everything is very well close to the frame itself. Your safety, your slide stop, takedown, everything is molded into the frame, but yet it's not too difficult to get to. It has the polymer frame, which is very well done. Taurus has really a signature look, very modern look to their texturing on their polymer frames. You can see the ribbing with a little bit of extra here, and then of course ribbing, and then a little extra on the back. Molded in thumb groove. Also a molded in index finger place to be able to set your finger when you're not firing the pistol. But one of the coolest features about the PT709 is its trigger pull system. And they purport that this is a single action only pistol. So if you take the gun out of the box, never been loaded, there's not a round in the chamber, this is full double action. And what happens when you pull the trigger, there's tension all the way back until you get that little crisp snap. Once a round has been loaded into the chamber, it is single action every time. So if I load a round in the chamber and I carry it with one in the chamber, my first shot is going to be single action, and I'm going to show you. No tension whatsoever. So when I get to the point, the break point, click. No resistance whatsoever. Once I get to the break point, there's a decent little trigger pull, but it's pretty crisp. Every subsequent shot, very easy reset, and then again. Even if I let the trigger go all the way out, you still got single action. That is a pretty unique feature. You know, when you pull out a pistol for the first time and you fire it double action, your next shot could come very quickly. In fact, even into the point where it could be an accidental discharge. So this really kind of takes care of that. Once you have a round in the chamber, it's single action every time. Reset on the pistol is really good. Very crisp, very close, and then your second shot can be really followed up fast. And very similar to the Glock, you have your trigger safety here. What's different is you have a manual safety. And since this is single action only with a round in the chamber, having a safety is not such a bad idea. But you still have your Glock trigger system to keep from an accidental discharge. On the slide itself, really good serrations, kind of scalloped. The lines are very nice. Really brings it down more to a point toward the end of the barrel. Nice stainless steel barrel. Then right here you have a round indicator, and I've got a round in the chamber for you to be able to see. It's definitely a hump there, you can tell, but it's very low profile. Very nice 3-dot sights. It says fixed sights on the website, but I did notice that there is a screw here for somewhat elevation adjustment if you need to. But a nice quality rear sight and front post sight. The finish is really very nice on this pistol. Taurus has really stepped up the game on their finishes. A very nice matte blued finish, and then of course the black polymer. Very thin, and then the grip even is more thin than the slide area. So this is a very ergonomic pistol. Of course it fits really well into the web of the hand. Very comfortable to hold. This is really an excellent concealed carry pistol. The barrel is 3 inches in length. Overall, just 6 inches. The weight unloaded is 19 ounces. So very manageable for concealed carry. It does come in a blue finish and a stainless steel slide. What's really great about Taurus is the price, and the manufacturer's suggested retail price is only $349. At Academy Sport, I know in our area, they run about $299. Now to give you a little bit of an idea of size, this is my Glock 26 and 9mm 10-in-1 This is my preferred concealed carry pistol. You can see there is a considerable amount of difference in the width of these two pistols. Not necessarily in the other dimensions. In fact, the Glock 26 is probably just a hair shorter. It's smaller though in length. They're about the same. Now we're going to disassemble the pistol, very similar to the Glock system. Of course, you have your same takedown pins right here on either side. So, of course, we're going to take a quick look. Gun is unloaded. Pull the trigger, bring back the slide, and then drop those pins. Comes loose. Just to be honest, this is very, very reminiscent of the Glock. Good, solid, strong points for your rail system up front and here at the rear. And also with the striker fire system here, it does have a really nice captive double spring guide rod system. All steel. And here's the barrel. It does feature a polished feed ramp. A lot of attention to detail. Of course, reverse order to reassemble. And then just reassemble. Now the PT709 only comes with one magazine, which to me that's kind of a downside. I really would like at least a couple of magazines. But one of the things that I do like about the pistol is it does not have a magazine disconnect. So I can pull the trigger and fire the pistol without the magazine. You can get a 9-round magazine that hangs a little farther down if you want a couple of extra rounds. Now one of the good things about Taurus is they have a lifetime guarantee. And that's really important because every once in a while, and Taurus has had some reputations of having some problems. And that's no different than this pistol itself. In fact, the buddy of mine that owns this pistol, he bought it and handed it to me before he ever fired it. He said, Don, I want you to check it out and just see what you think, do a review on it. Once I took it out to shoot, I only had a couple of times that I had 2 consecutive rounds fired through this pistol. And most of the time it was 1 round each. It got to the point after about 20 rounds that I packed it up and I got in touch with my buddy and he sent it back to Taurus. Now this is one of the things that is really good to know. Taurus, when they called them, they said it'll be 6 weeks once we get the pistol. We'll get it back to you. We're going to have your serial number and you can keep track online of the progress and when we send it out. Sure enough, it was 6 weeks to the day that he received his pistol back in the mail. And one of the things they did, which was listed on the packing slip, is that it said extractor failure and chamber, and then it said oversized barrel replacement. So they placed a different barrel in the gun itself. Now, when I took this gun out and I shot about 200 rounds through it pretty rapidly, I had 0 malfunctions whatsoever. The gun was flawless. So and of course, he'll probably put some more rounds through it himself. In fact, he's coming over this afternoon and put some more rounds through it. And if there's any problems, I'll annotate it on the video. But to be honest with you, I was really pleased at how well it fired, the way it handled, everything about it once the corrections were made. Because Taurus has the lifetime guarantee, they'll take care of any problems you have. And one thing I want to advise with any new pistol purchase is you need to take that out and at least put a couple of 100 rounds through it before you carry this in a concealed carry option or a home defense pistol. You need to really make sure that your guns are reliable. You never know, any company can have issues. So you need to definitely take it out before you rely your life on it and pull that trigger and it just goes click. One of the other great things about Taurus that I like that they're doing is when you purchase a firearm, you send in a card and get a free 1-year NRA membership. And I think that's huge, especially nowadays. And guys, if you don't have your NRA membership, you need to definitely do it, whether you buy a Taurus or not. The PT709 Slim by Taurus is an excellent option for concealed carry. It's small, it's sleek, it's thin, and the ergonomics are really excellent. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Taurus PT709 Slim is an excellent product. The Taurus PT709 Slim is an excellent carry. It's small, it's sleek, it's thin, and it's really reliable.